So the other night, the Dubs took 69 three-point attempts in their preseason opener against the Portland Trail Blazers. 69 three-point attempts. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wondered what the NBA record is for most threes attempted in a game? Okay, so I just Googled it. It's 70, by the Houston Rockets on January 16th, 2019. I'm pretty sure the Warriors aren't going to hoist up another 69 in their next preseason game, but guys, this Warriors team might just set the regular season records for both most three-point attempts and three-pointers made.
Players are continuing to get used to him, his own coaching staff, but so far, from what we've seen in training camp.
Anyway, this is a part 2 of all the huge Media Day updates, and I want to get right down to it. Let's hit the ground running by hearing the thoughts of the Warriors' potential 6th Man of the Year candidate, Jordan Poole. When JP was asked about what it's like working with their 2 new rookies, JP had this to say. It's exciting, you know, they're finally able to live their dreams and they're coming into a really good situation. We're a talented team, we have got all our pieces coming back and we're healthy, so just trying to get them up to speed as much as possible. JP also couldn't hide his excitement upon the return of Klay in the lineup, and when a media guy popped the question about Klay, JP had this to say. I see Klay shooting all the time, whether it's before, after, pre-practice, pre-workouts. It's very few times I can say I've walked on the court and seen him miss. He'll do drills and make 12, 13, 14, 15 in a row, and this is just extremely exciting. So we'll be ready and it will be exciting when he's here. But just to see him work day by day and continue to get back to himself is definitely what we're here for. Let's keep the ball rolling, and this time, let us hear a few words from James Wiseman. After undergoing a successful surgery a couple months back, Wiseman looks more optimistic than ever, but didn't drop an exact timetable regarding his return to the court. My knee is great so far, really just taking it day by day. The time and the date is unknown, but I can do individual workouts and training camp and stuff like that. This is certainly good news for Dub Nation because the Warriors will become an exponentially more dangerous team as soon as Wiggins gets back to full health. Anyway, Wiseman also expressed his excitement looking forward to the upcoming season. I'm really excited because I get to see the whole Warrior Nation and excited to play hard for the fans and the team. I can't wait. Now that we got the insights of the mainstays, let us now have a listen to what the new faces had to say during the first ever Media Day, starting from Jonathan Kuminga. When he was asked about his experience with the team as well as the impact he hopes to make on the NBA, JK had this to say. They just tell me, stay ready. Whenever your moment comes, it's your time to shine. Just stay humble, play hard, work hard every single day, and get better. Nobody ever came to the league and became the star right away. They had to go through a long process to get here, and I think that's the thing I'm doing. I'm trusting the process. Meanwhile, when Moses Moody was asked what it feels like playing with veteran NBA players, here's the answer of the 19-year-old. It's been a lot of fun. Like I said, there's a new environment playing with these guys. A lot of them know the system and know how they like to play, and so it's cool for me being able to watch and then get on the floor and actually be in those different scenarios and situations, and that's really been helping me develop. He also added that the transition from college into the NBA was not that easy and said that he still has a lot of things to learn. The NBA is a completely different level than college, and I understand that. And I'm a rookie, so I have a lot that I need to learn. Let us continue to hear from the fresh faces in the Warriors roster with their recent acquisitions in Nemanja Bjelica, Otto Porter Jr., and Avery Bradley. These 2 vets are known for their lethal outside sniping, and they'll definitely bring some firepower coming off the bench for the team.
Bjelica covered by Nance. Off to Poole, checked by Little.
When Bjelica was asked about his decision to join the Dubs, he told reporters that he didn't have any second thoughts and he knew right away that going to the Bay Area is the best option for his career. It took less than a minute. I think this is the best place for me right now, opportunity, and to be a part of this franchise. It's one of the best teams in the league, and, you know, I'm happy to be here. For the next question, Bjelica was asked about what it's like to finally have STEPH on his corner, and he was just all praise about the things the chef can do and the things he brings to the team. This guy is unbelievable. It's like a video game, you know? For him, he is such a good player that whatever he does, everything looks easy. But the things he's doing on the court, it's tough for some other guys. That's why he's so unique and special. Next up is Otto Porter Jr., and when asked about his decision to join the Warriors just like Bjelica, here's what he had to say. I think it's just a great opportunity for me. To me, it was an easy decision. Knowing where I am in my career and what I want to accomplish, and I thought, you know, being here at Golden State, wanting to help them achieve what they want to achieve, so I think it was a good opportunity for me. When a reporter asked a question regarding his time in the league, specifically about the multiple stops that he had by playing with different teams along with challenges that came with it, here's what OPJ had to say. I think that's what makes it exciting. knowing that I have a chip on my shoulder and knowing that I've been in the league where the league was changing. And I know that I can continue to show my worth and continue to help a team out. From the new faces, let's hear what Juan Toscano-Anderson and Kevon Looney had to say about the questions hurled at them by the media. First off, JTA was asked about his experience with the ups and downs in his basketball journey and how it helped him to become a great player. Yeah, I haven't been in the NBA very long, but I've played a lot of basketball year-round for 5 years all over the world. Spanish coaches, Venezuelan coaches, American coaches, a lot of different styles of basketball, and I think that I've really benefited from that, being able to make reads and understand the game. When he was asked about what's going to be his role for the rookies of the team, here's what JTA had to say about that. I want to be a friend, and I want to be somebody that if you got an issue, if ever, and you need to call me and need some advice, you can call me. My phone line is always open. Whatever the case may be, just stuff like that. Enjoy the moment, don't ever let up, keep approaching your craft. In almost the same line of questioning, Kevon Looney was asked what he thinks about JK and Moody as well as his expectations coming from them. Jonathan is really good, really explosive. Moses can really shoot the ball. Excited to see how they take advantage of the opportunities coming up this year, and I think they are going to be really good for us. When Looney was asked about Klay's return, he's just as excited as everyone in the Warriors locker room. We're really excited about getting Klay back. For him to get back on the court with us is going to be a big deal. Klay carries himself with a certain type of joy to the locker room, but now that he's getting even closer, he's getting even more spry. You see him on the court shooting, and it's been exciting to watch, and I just can't wait for him to get on the court with us. Finally, let us close this video by picking the mind of the Warriors' resident loudmouth and ultimate glue guy, Draymond Green. When he was asked about the composition of their new roster, which has a lot of younger players, here's what Dre had to say. Historically, just being a fan of the NBA, I can't recall the last time you've seen someone have success with that. Regardless of what I may think about it or what anyone may think about it, that's the route we're taking. You do what you got to do to make that situation work. That's where we are. Dre also talked about what the OGs can bring to the table and how the role players and newcomers blend into the mixed bag of players filled with veterans. You got guys like Jordan Poole, who's, played a couple of years and, you really saw the game slow down for him last year. So you hope he can take another step, which I have no doubt that he will. As I've said a million times, he's one of the hardest working kids I've ever seen. He's not a kid anymore, but a young guy. You got Juan, who's like an older, young guy. I wouldn't say old. He's 27, 28, so not old, but a little older for a guy that's in his second or third year. You got Loon, who feels like he's just as experienced as I am. And then I think the pieces that we added, like Otto and Belly, those are guys who have been in the league for a while, and so you add experience there. The bottom line of all this is the Warriors are going to be dangerous. And if you ever wondered what their master plan is or what this team is going to look like, then you'll want to watch this video right here, where I go over exactly what the Warriors are thinking and how they plan on winning it all this year.